What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Callie. Nice to have you. I'm so glad to finally be sitting down with you guys again. It's been one hell of a year so far, but we're not getting into that into this intro. It's all goodness. Today, we're diving into the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. This is my first time touching it, using it, everything. I've had it for a few weeks and I haven't had the time, and I've been using everything else. So today I decided to dive into this beauty. And if you'd like to see the look that I created using it, please continue on watching. If not, it's okay. But I do like having you here. So before we get started, if you could hit that subscribe button and ding that bell so you know when I upload, I would love that. And give it a thumbs up. It never hurt nobody. I always end up getting so awkward in my intros. Let me stop and let's get on with the look that I made with this palette. And again, awkward, but it's okay. Let's get started. What's up? I'm so glad to be back in front of the camera for you guys. 2020 really hit me this year. The videos that I've kind of been posting the last week or so have been pre-filmed that I just never got a chance to post. But I lost my grandmother on the 10th of this month, and it just kind of threw me for a bit of a loop, but she's laid to rest at peace now, and I'm trying to get back into the groove of things and keep on going with my life the way she would have wanted. So today I'm finally getting back in front of the camera for you guys, and you already know, but we're diving in to the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. And I'm so excited I got this, especially to know that now he's discontinuing it, which is very saddening, which I probably will never use this entire palette, but still. Which, I mean, I understand. You make room for new products and whatnot. It's a little dirty. I really love this palette. Like, I know it was a summer palette, but I mean, it's a summer dream. You got your little pop-up colors. This little pop, you got your neutrals and all your shimmers and your dark shades. I'm super excited, so let's just dive on in because I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I'm on a time limit for work because I stayed in bed pretty much all morning catching up on Grey's Anatomy. Sound off below if you love Grey's Anatomy. I've been watching it since it debuted 15 years ago. It's my favorite. Okay, so first up, I'm going to go in right here with Parched just to set my lid and get ready for color. And I mean, that it doesn't look like nothing, but I mean, to see the product when you put the brush in when it's so light like that. And we're just going on the lid. How has everyone's year been so far? Sorry I started this little get ready with me on a sad-ish note. I'm ready to get some more filming done. I'm hoping I have some more time tomorrow and the next day. I don't really know what I really don't want to go all out. I think I'm gonna take this to the more neutral side of the palette for the first impressions, and then we're really gonna dive into a few looks, one palette with this, so I could test out all of the beautiful colors. And up next, I'm gonna go on with my Morphe 453, and I was gonna take kumquat, but kumquat I feel like it's gonna be a little warm. So I'm gonna take subtle down here because I feel like this is more of a cool tone brown. Oh, that's very pretty. But I feel like that's the perfect thing to start buffing out. Darkening up the crease. That went on very smoothly. Okay. It's a very cool tone color. I love that. I think this is my new favorite transition brown. Because when you put down your light color, you know, to kind of set the lids. But I always like to deepen up my crease before I really get going. I don't know, it adds depth in the color. And let's not talk about my brows right now because I have not had time to sit down and do them, and they're depressing. So, just wanted to point it out. Moving along. Okay, so I think that's good for that, because so far these shadows work perfectly. Like, so now I'm gonna go in with a Farrah mini taper blending brush, and I'm gonna tap into Drizzle, and I'm just gonna keep this little brown thing, simple little look thing I got going on right here. I'm just gonna keep it going with that, and I'm just gonna tap it in. Got a little extra right there. Tap it in on the corner and drag it. That's usually what I do when I start stamping in my darker colors. I'll stamp them on the corners where I'll stamp it wherever I want it to be the most prominent and pigmented, and then I drag. This is so pretty. I know it's just neutral, but it's just so pretty to me. I don't know what shimmer I want to use. Like, all the shimmers in this palette are bomb. This video might actually not be as long as I thought. I might be able to throw some swatching in. Oh, that's how I got a little bit darker, so let's bring this side. It never fails. I can never get both my eyes to be perfect. I don't know if anyone else struggles with that. Okay. Oh. They're really... You know what? I think I'm going to take stroke right here and buff that in just to see if it adds any pinkish brown. Like, this like kind of looks like pinky reddy brown. I just kind of want to see what it's going to add to the mix. Oh, yes. But then we brought this to a warm look. We added that and we warmed it up. It's okay. This shade is like hella pigmented. And that's one thing I'm loving. I mean, I know that I only have 2 Jeffree Star palettes at the moment, but a little to go so far. Like, you know, it's the price point is why I haven't gotten them yet, because, you know, I bought on a budget. It is what it is. You know, we working class over here trying to do something with ourselves. So, I get what I can, you know. Never would have thought I would have had these palettes. I'm so glad that I do, but I never would have thought that I would have. So honestly, I think I'm going to take Taste Buds, and I think I'm going to drag that under the lower lash line to kind of just add a little color under there without it being overly done. I don't want it to be too dark. Oh yes. And what I try to do is I try to just make sure that I blend my shades in right here in the corner. Because you don't want it to look like there's a space. And I mean, I'm probably going to end up throwing a wing on because why not? I'm trying to think of new video ideas to come up for you guys. I have a few in the works. I'm still working on my collection. I think I really only have like the lipsticks, my lip collection, like my lipstick collection, and like face foundations and stuff, which I don't really have a lot of that. So face stuff might get thrown in with like brushes and everything else, like the last of my collection, because foundations tend to be pricey, so I kind of just use what I get or drugstore most of the time. I know that BoxyCharm's February Choice just came active, and I chose a foundation. And I don't know if y'all do the base box, but you could choose from like, it was a bunch of things, but the two that drew my eye the most was the eyeshadow palette, obviously, and a foundation. And I chose the foundation because I just got a bunch of new palettes, and I know that I'm going to get more. I know one's probably coming in my boxes this month. I'm just waiting on them. They should be here by the weekend. So up next, I think I'm going to take Filthy Rich. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to take because now I just swatched them all. So here are swatches for the shimmers. Really just to help me decide what I'm going to put. I'm really loving this top one right here, which is actually Snatched, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. No. Yeah, Snatched. I believe that's what I'm going to go with. And maybe put some of this like in my inner corner, you know? I'm loving this. But this kind of reminds me of Custom Rims from the Jeffree Star Morphe palette. And I actually like that silver better than this one. But it's still fucking beautiful. Oh my God. Probably shouldn't have said that. I've been watching Teresa's Dead. I don't know if y'all watch her, but I've just discovered her, and she is me off of YouTube. Because I didn't think you could be so filthy on YouTube. I mean, I guess you could be whatever you want it to be, honestly, but... So, we're going in with Snatched, and we're just going to drag it over the lid. It picks up really well on the brush. Like, I don't think I'll need setting spray. Maybe. Or maybe I blew it off. Hold on. Shimmers can be meh to work with. I've learned the tip of spraying them with setting spray helps tremendously with the payoff of them. So just gonna see. Oh yeah, there we go. Now you see, if I'd be laying this over like a concealer, it probably wouldn't have needed the setting spray at all. Like, this is such a pretty shimmer. Make sure I'm dragging it all the way over the lid. And I'm loving this. It's just a very nice little simple, neutral look. Out of a not all the way neutral. Look at me. Let's see. I'm so easily amused. It's not even funny. Well, I mean, it's a little funny, but not really. So on to the next eye. I'm so in love. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait to dive more into this palette because I have a feeling it's gonna get some use. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back in. This is my little Betty Boop Ipsy brush, and I'm just dipping back into that dark brown shade at the corner, Drizzle. And I'm just gonna pop that just to kind of blend and make it look kind of natural and not harsh. I do not like a harsh line unless that's what I'm going for. So now I'm gonna take Filthy Rich and I'm gonna use that as my inner corner. Ooh. I might have to top that with something else. It's not really a good inner corner color. But you know what? I have a plan. I mean, you can see that it's there. It's just not very bright. So, we're going to dive into the Old Faithful highlighting palette that I've been using, into Igloo Gold. This is the Peppermint Frost palette for all those who might have been sleeping under a rock at the end of last year. I love this palette. I love everything about it. I really haven't used any other highlighter since I got it. That's the perfect gold to top that with. Ooh. Okay. So this is the look that we have at the moment. I'm gonna go finish up the face, throw on some liner and lashes and a lippy, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. See you in a bit. Alright, so here we are with the finished look, and I love it. If you're wondering what my lashes are, they are in the style Pegasus from Cass Cosmetics, and I'm wearing my little mini lippy I got in Sao Paulo from Ofra, and I love the color. I'm loving how neutral it is. Okay, so while we talk, we're gonna go on and get into some swatches. I love this palette so far, and feeling all of the shades now with my fingers. They're so soft. So we have the top row. We have Parched, Taste Buds, Bitch, Kumquat, and stroke. So there are those swatched. This is Parched, which was the thing I used, the shade I used to prime my, like, set my lids or whatever. I'm shocked it even shows up on my hand because it's basically like my skin tone. But Taste Buds didn't swatch that well, but I really like the shade of Bitch. Like, I'm loving that shade. What did I do? Oh, here it is. Now we are gonna go, I'm gonna wipe these all off so that I can do the bottom row with the bright colors. Okay. So far, I love how it performed on my eyes. I know that I just went in with the neutral shades. This is my first time swatching this palette even. Like, I've never touched it until today. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to use these blues. Look at these colors. This is a summer dream. Okay. So we got Subtle, Quench, Submerge, then we got Splash, and Drizzle. So this is the bottom row of the palette, and I can't wait to dive into these colors. Definitely seeing like a blue yellow look, a corally yellow look, a brown and yellow look. Everything to do with yellow. So that is gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the little look that I created using this beauty, and I really can't wait to dive more into it. She's gorgeous, and I love her, and I'm so glad she's mine before that got discontinued. Now, if someone wants to send me the Alien palette before it gets discontinued, that's the palette I want the most, and they're discontinuing it. Maybe I can grab it soon. Who knows? But that is my first look using the Thirsty palette. I'm not even sure if I gave y'all any thoughts other than the fact that I love it, because I do. I don't know what else to say. I've never really tried a lot of high-end products, so now that I'm like getting into it, everything is just so freaking good. Like, so good. I don't know what to do with myself most days. But this palette is beautiful. It's everything I wanted it to be, plus some, and I'm very glad that it's in my collection. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you know when I upload. And give this video a big thumbs up if you like this look I created. Give it a thumbs up if you don't like the look I created. Don't matter. All love here. But with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.